Hello travelers, welcome back to the channel, and today I am super excited because we will be starting an amazing trip soon, and this time to Malaysia. So if you're also planning a trip to Malaysia and are wondering about the visa rules there, then this is the video for you, especially if you're an Indian passport holder. Watch this video till the end because I will be covering all the documents that you will be needing for your visa-free entry to Malaysia, and including how to fill the Malaysian digital arrival card. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Apurva. I share practical travel tips and itineraries to help you plan your own trips and make them hassle-free and smoother. And if that sounds like a help, please hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Malaysia has announced a visa-free travel policy for Indian passport holder, which is valid till December 2026. That means that you don't need a visa to enter Malaysia for up to 30 days. Please note that the visa free entry is valid at major airports like Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Langkawi International Airport, and Penang International Airport. Even though Malaysia is visa free, there are certain documents and requirements that you need to fulfill before you enter the country. So let us start with the list of the documents that you need. Number one is a valid Indian passport with at least 6 months of validity as of the date of travel and at least 3 blank pages for the immigration stamping. Number two is your return or the onward flight tickets. Number three is your confirmed hotel bookings. If you're staying at multiple places, then show the booking for at least first few days. The fourth thing is your proof of funds. It could be cash, it could be international card or the forex card. You can also carry your bank statement as a proof of funds. They may ask this to see if you could support your stay in Malaysia. For a family trip, a balance of 2 to 3 lakhs INR should be a sufficient balance. They may not necessarily ask for this, but just in case, you should be very confident with your funds. And finally, the most important thing, the Malaysian Digital Arrival Card, which is an online form which you need to fill 3 days before your arrival in Malaysia. It is absolutely must, and you cannot enter Malaysia without filling your MDAC. It is absolutely free and just take about 2 minutes to fill it. Once you fill it, you receive an email confirmation and which you can save for your future references as a PDF. Every traveler to Malaysia has to fill their respective MDAC, and I have shared the link for filling up the MDAC in the description below if you need it. And finally, the last thing that you need to carry is your travel insurance, although it is not a mandatory requirement to carry it, but I personally recommend carrying in travel insurance to all your international vacations. Okay, before I show you how to fill the MDEC form, here are a few important points that people generally ask about the digital arrival card. So I wanted to share them with you first. Number one is that you need to fill the Malaysian digital arrival card every time you undergo an immigration at Malaysia. Number two, you would also need the MDEC even if you're transiting through the Kuala Lumpur airport. In this case, you do not need to show your hotel booking, you can show your onward flight tickets. And also, if you have a single PNR flight where you have a layover in Malaysia, so in that case, you would not undergo an immigration, so the MDEC is not needed. The bus and the train tickets are considered as a proof of your onwards journey. So for example, if you want to go from Malaysia to Singapore, so if you present your bus tickets, it is considered as a valid onward ticket. And the last thing, very, very important, you need to fill your MDEC form very carefully. It cannot be edited once you submit it. So double check your information before hitting that submit button on the MDEC. So now that you know in what conditions you need the MDEC, so let's get started and see how to quickly fill the MDEC form. Okay, go to the official website, the link for which is given below, and now you need to enter your passport details, the flight details, and the hotel address. If you're staying at the multiple hotels, you can share the hotel details for your first hotel in Malaysia. And then you need to select the arrival and the departure date. Remember that 30 days is a max, and it includes the entry and the exit days. Note that the MDEC forms open only 3 days before the arrival. So if you are to land on 21st of March, then you can only fill the MDEC form on 19th, 20th and 21st, not before that. And then you need to select your port of embarkation and things like that. I mean, from where you're flying. Hit that submit button and you will get the confirmation in your email. Keep the PDFs of all the documents and MDAC on your phone. You do not need to carry a printout unless you prefer it. So that was easy. This is everything you need to know about the visa free entry to Malaysia. I hope you found that useful. And we will be sharing a full Malaysia travel series where we will be covering Kuala Lumpur, Langkawi, and more. It will be a fabulous 10 days trip where we will be exploring almost all the major tourist attractions. So stay tuned. The next video will particularly be about the flight tickets, the immigration, the hotel bookings, the currency exchange, and the SIM card. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to follow the series. And if you're planning other destinations like Hong Kong, I have linked the entire playlist below. Do check that out. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment or connect with me on Instagram for one-on-one chat. See you in Malaysia.